Day 3. We've gone about 6.5 miles so far today. We got another 5.5 for the next shelter. We just got good news that it should be fairly open. So we might actually be the first ones there, since the people ahead of us are going past that and through to Neal's Gap, where Mountain Crossings, the first hostel, is. We're gonna hit that up tomorrow. We're gonna start really early because there's supposed to be early morning rain, which we want to avoid. And then especially after yesterday when we got caught in a downpour, and I was thinking it was just gonna pass right over us. And Sam was like, hey babe, you might want to put on your frog togs, which are my waterproof pants, which would have kept me nice and dry. I'm like, nah, it's all right. They're already wet. They got wetter. I know. So by the time I took off my shoes, my boots, there were swimming pools in them. So that was not fun. I'm now hiking in my chacos until they dry, but thank God for good sandals, good hiking sandals. They've been very wonderful so far. Last night, very windy.
50-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, it was cold. There was
below freezing.
There was ice in Okie Dokie's bowl left over from his water bowl. Just a little bit of ice.
Our sweaty socks and towels became ice packs overnight.
Yeah, they were icicles when we woke up.
That was gnarly.
So, yeah, all in all though, we're making our way after.
I was really grateful to have Okie Dokie last night too, because he was a little heater for me while Dave was cooking. And then when he came to bed, Okie was a little heater for him. And we made it throughout the night without freezing to death, so that was awesome.
Yes, it was nice to have a little personal doggy heat. It was great. And then we also met a ridge runner and did a little pseudo interview, which I'll go ahead and let you hear from Chelsea of the Appalachian Trail Conservancy and what ridge runners do. So, and Chelsea from the Appalachian Trail Conservancy.
Hello, good morning.
Ridge runner. Tell us about the AT.
Yeah, we have so much use on the AT here in Georgia. So we've got a couple educators here on trail called Ridge Runners. We're just helping people take care of the trail so we can all enjoy it for years and years and years and years to come. And the animals and the nature and all the people living harmoniously. The AT here in Georgia is just a treasure. We're mostly on the Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forest, so you get a lot of luxuries of being able to disperse camp and play to your heart's content.
What would you say the population, how much traffic do you guys see throughout the year?
It's looking like the average through hiker count is 4,000 through hikers attempting to hike. That's hard to count. That's kind of just a random trying our best to get a number on it. But that's not really considering how many people are coming out here in Georgia who might be Boy Scout troops, who might be people on spring break and they're coming out from public school or college and enjoying a backpacking trip, and then locals coming out and enjoying a weekend. So the use in Georgia is heavy.
What's one thing you can say for, I guess, other hikers about the use, like how they can best take care of where they're at?
Oh man, there's so many things you can do if you want to leave like the least amount of impact to this trail. And a lot of it is just preparing beforehand, you know, doing your research, making sure you carry a trash bag with you for all of your little, you know, hygiene issues, or your little wrapper. That's a big deal. Just come prepared with layers when it's cold, so you might not have to build a gargantuan fire, because that takes a lot of fuel away from the ground that could otherwise decompose for our soil or be a little habitat for creatures. So there's lots of little things you can do to just make sure you're kind of squared away before you come out here.
Any final words for hikers or just lovers of nature?
Come play outside. It is so good for you, and you will meet wonderful humans everywhere you go, and I hope it renews your faith in humanity.
All right, well, that's it for now. We'll send another update tomorrow as I'm trying to keep up with this. Any final words, Sam?
Vaya con Dios!
Go with God.